Hello, so this is how to have the best year in 2021. Number 3, have a budget and invest in yourself. So this is the picture I found. This is step 1, gather all your financial statements. Step 2, calculate your income. Step 3, create a list of monthly expenses. Step 4, determine fixed and variable expenses. Step 5, total your monthly income and expenses. And step 6, make adjustments to expenses. If you want to control your spending and work towards your financial goals, you need a budget. A personal or household budget is a summary that compares and tracks your income and expenses for a defined period, typically 1 month. While the word budget is often associated with restriction spending, a budget does not have to be restrictive to be effective. A budget will show you how much money you expect to bring in. Then compare that to your required expenses, such as rent and insurance, and your discretionary spending, such as entertainment or eating out. Instead of viewing a budget as a negative, you can view it as a tool for achieving your financial goals. What a budget does. A written monthly budget is a financial planning tool that allows you to plan how much you will spend or save each month. It also allows you to track your spending habits. Through making a budget may not sound like the most exciting activity, and for some, it's downright scary. It's an important part of keeping your financial house in order. That's because budgets rely on balance. If you spend less in one area, you can spend more in another. Save that money for a large purchase, build a rainy day fund, increase your savings, or invest in building wealth. Important. A budget only works if you are honest about both your income and expenses. To make an effective budget, you must be willing to work with detailed and accurate information about earning and spending habits. How to make a budget in 6 simple steps. Before you embark on making a budget, find a good template you can use to fill in the numbers for your expenses and income. While you can use old-fashioned pen and paper to budget your money, it's easier and more effective to use a monthly budget spreadsheet or a budgeting app. These will contain designed fields for income and expenses in various categories, as well as built-in formulas to help you figure your budget surplus or shortfall of minimal effort. So I have my tablet in my hand. I have an app that I use. I think it's called Timely Bills for my budgeting, because I got this app to help with, well, this tablet really to help with all of the things I normally had in a big binder. Oh yes, it's called Timely Bills. So this, I can put in my bills. I have it set so there's a couple that go through every month. I can see my balance on here. I have a hard time keeping this like accurate. So I also have the apps to my bank and stuff like that. So anyway, so that's that. So first, one of the first steps is to gather your financial paperwork. Before you begin, gather up all your financial statements, including bank statements, investment accounts, recent utility bills, W-2s and pay stubs, 1099s, credit card bills, receipts from your last 3 months, mortgage or auto loan statements. You want to have access to any information about your income or expenses. One of the keys to the budget making process is to create a monthly average. The more information you can dig up, the better. To calculate your income. How much income can you expect each month for your income? If your income is in the form of regular paychecks where taxes are automatically deducted, then using the net income amount is fine. If you are self-employed or have outside source of income, such as child support or Social Security, include these as well. Record this total income as a monthly amount. If you have a variable income, for example, from a seasonal or freelance job, consider using the income from your lowest earning month in the past year as your baseline income when you set up your budget. Create a list of monthly expenses. Write down a list of all the expenses you expect to have during the month. This could include mortgage payments or rent, car payments, insurance, groceries, utility, entertainment, personal care, eating out, childcare, transportation costs, travel, student loans, savings. Use your bank statements, receipts, and credit card statements from the last 3 months to identify all of your spending. Determine fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are those mandatory expenses that you pay the same amount for each time. Include these like mortgage, car payments, internet service, trash pickup, regular childcare. If you pay a standard credit card payment, include that amount and any other essential spending that tends to stay the same from month to month. If you plan to save a fixed amount or pay off a certain amount of debt each month, also include savings and debt repayment as fixed expenses. Variable expenses are the type that will change from month to month, such as groceries, gasoline, entertainment, eating out, gifts. If you don't have an emergency fund, include a category for surprise expenses that might pop up over the month and derail your budget. 5, total your monthly income and expenses. So I've got a list here, a picture here from the 5-30-20 scenario, which I will talk about in a moment. If your income is higher than your expenses, you are off to a good start. This extra money means you can put funds towards areas of your budget, such as retirement savings or paying off debt. If you have more income than expenses, consider adopting the 50-30-20 budgeting philosophy. In a 50-30-20 budget, needs or essential expenses should represent half of your budget. Wants should make up another 30%. And savings and debt repayment should make up the final 20% of your budget. If your expenses are more than your income, that means you're overspending and need to make some changes. Make adjustments to expenses. If you're in a situation where expenses are higher than income, find areas of your variable expenses you can cut. Look for places you can reduce your spending, like eating out less, or eliminate a category like canceling your gym membership. If your expenses are far more above your income, or you have a significant debt, reducing your variable expenses may not be enough. You may need to trim your fixed expenses and increase your income to balance your budget. Aim to have your income and expense columns to be equal. This equal balance means all of your income is accounted for and budgeted toward a specific expense or savings goal. So now we're on to the next part. Investing in yourself is one of the best returns or investments you can have, whether it's investing in learning a new skill, developing yourself personally or professionally, tapping into your creativity or hiring a coach. You need to give yourself first before you can give to others. It is our responsibility to take the time to develop our gifts and talents so we can best serve others. Investing in yourself is an example of self-love. You must love yourself before you can expect others to love you. Why is investing in yourself so powerful? Investing in yourself sends a powerful message to yourself and the world. The message is, the value and potential that I possess is important enough to me that I'm going to give it the energy, space, and time to grow and create results. When you're willing to say yes and take that leap of faith and invest in yourself, the universe will provide you with amazing rewards. I'd like to share some incredible ways that you can invest in yourself. The great news is they don't require money. So this is the list. The top 10 ways to invest in yourself: set goals, honor your intuition, invest in your creativity, invest in building your confidence, read educational books, attend seminars and workshops, take care of your health, choose to be happy, work on your bucket list, and invest in a coach. I personally do 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I actually recently created a LinkedIn account and actually decided that the extra features that come with the pay to use that and actually paid for it. So that was one of my ways of investing in myself, because I could use the learning tools there to help learn new skills I can use for jobs. So thank you for listening and watching. I hope you found something useful in this information. I have a couple more videos of these. I think I go up to 9. I'm trying to see if I can find one more topic to make it an even 10. So like I can have 10 days of how to make your year better. Anyway, thank you for watching.